Orlamar here with another Grand Arena video. We're going to go in against Scorch the Curry. He's got gas and arena. Trapped in carbonite feet. So that's one of the worst things in the game, I think. It's really destroys GAC. I don't know why people like that title. It's kind of stupid just to show that you're the worst. I mean, it's just weird to me. He's got a good roster. Obviously he's got a full gas team, and let's see, speeds, his Rex is his fastest, and he's at 300, I think. Yeah, 300 speed. So his Darth Revan is not quite there yet. It's 1 Zeta and gear 8 or so, but yeah, decent roster. No real history on him since he went for Trapped in Carbonite the last 2 GACs, it looks like. But he did full clear me. I set a really light defense this time. Just thought, I didn't know what he was going to do because he doesn't play GAC. So I just set Padme, and that's basically it. The rest of my defenses were kind of junk teams that I knew would get one shot right away. Thought maybe I can get him to stumble on my Padme, but he went pretty heavy offense. He took 4 attempts against my Negotiator. He had his Negotiator and his Rebels for offense. He also has a Malevolence. So I don't know. Couldn't get through it. So I'm glad that held for me. Otherwise, we'd be in full efficiency mode, which we still try to be. Just because we might not be able to get through his fleet. If he did set Negotiator or Malevolence, it might be kind of tough with my Rebels to get through one of those 2 fleets. But we mark B2. Probably shouldn't have done the AoE there because that gives him an extra turn here. But we're going to keep working on him and be more cognizant there. Again, we did the AoE, not really smart, but then got a little smarter. Call the assist. B1's healing up B2 too quickly. We're almost got him down, and then Savior's triggered. We're gonna have to waste our second mark on him. This is not going how I had planned. Luckily, I've got Jolie modded for crit avoidance to the max, pretty much. So he should never get crit, and so he should survive. You can see there he survives a big hit from Grievous. Now we'll work on a few of the B1 stacks, and we've got Mark up again, so let's get Grievous out of here. And now we can do our AoEs because B2's out of there. You don't want to do the AoEs with B2 because when you hit the other droids, they have a 40% chance of giving B2 100% turn meter and also resetting his cooldown. So then he does his AoE and gives you ability block, and it gives their whole team turn meter too. So let's push back some turn meter. Perfect. Now let's mark again. How many marks are we going to get this time? Now we're just trying to figure out who to call to replenish as many banners as possible. Let's call Revan. Oh, probably should have just done a basic there, but whatever. 53 banners should be plenty. Yep. Ooh, the big promotion to Bronzium. Awesome. So I'm not going to get Trapped in Carbonite this year. Shucks. Or this season. CLS will take in against these clones. I saved a ton for offense, so I'm going to just overkill a lot of these teams. I don't really know why I saved so much for offense because I really could have set a lot more on defense and still been fine with whatever he set on defense for me. But I just decided to play the efficiency game. So we got 54 there. They didn't take a turn. Now we'll go in with Nest. And I should tell you that my opponent averaged 53.6 banners on my defenses, or somewhere around there. So I do have to be pretty efficient here. I can't drop too many banners in these battles. But that's why I've got Nest here to solo these Phoenix team. I think he probably did the same to mine. I'm pretty sure he got 55 against my Phoenix, but there's plenty of ways to do that as well. So Just waiting for the damage to ramp up. They don't have any damage to take out my nest, and they don't have the potency to daze my nest, so we'll take out Zeb. Perfect. Let's do an AoE, and let's take out Hera next. And there she goes. And now let's take out Chopper. So 55 banners. So in that front zone, we got a 54 banner average. Did I say 53.6 was their average? I think so. So nothing strong in the back. And I saved all my strong teams in the back in case they had gas back there or something. But that Newt team could be a little difficult. Not really looking forward to that one, but we've got a lot of extra teams. So Geos, let's go in with just Vader solo real quick, since I don't need him for anything else. And bye Brood Alpha, goodbye Spy, goodbye Soldier, 56 banners. That's sufficient enough for me. Now we just gotta figure out how we want to overkill the rest of these teams, because we have a lot. Night Sisters can be problematic, so let's just go in with Darth Revan and Bastila. HK's on defense, so I don't really need a third in here. It would just be more overkill, so may as well go for the extra banner. We'll fear, AoE, and then this should take them out. Perfect. 55 banners. So now we've got this Newt team. Just checking speeds. He's 262, so that's pretty fast for a Newt at this GP. Magna Guard's got 93,000 health, or 95, I couldn't really tell. So pretty tanky. We don't really want to mess around too much with it. I was thinking about taking in my Bastila team, but I'm not sure if Magna Guard's too tanky for Bastila with Ezra. And they don't, like, once they get through my protection, if Newt can somehow get through my protection with Droideka, then it might be a problem. So we'll just take in the Geos. I normally just put them on defense, but Geos are good against Newt because I can dispel extortion and they still attack. So you can see I already dispelled extortion and I already took out Newt there. Probably should have done the dispel there and just dispelled the stealth from Newt so we could just get him out of the way right away, but that's hindsight now. Didn't really notice that option before, so now we have to go through Magna Guard, and we don't have Sunfac in this team to dispel. They did stun my Brute, so extortion's spreading a little bit, but we were able to dispel it, and I don't know why I went after Magna Guard there again. Should have gone after Newt, but whatever. Kind of all sorts of misplays here. Eventually, hopefully we'll be able to get a big hit on Magna Guard and just take him out. And hopefully that's before Droideka does a big hit on my team and takes me out. But dispel the extortion, attack Droideka. Oh, he rolled up, recovered some protection. Magna Guard gets his AoE in. We're going to try to get another heal off with Brood Alpha here, hopefully. And hopefully that'll get us back to full banners. It's going to be close. And, ooh, we're so close, but we're not going to be able to do it. They've got damage immunity. He's going to take him out if he gets one more turn, so we just took him out. 51 banners. Pretty disappointing, but oh well. I think we should have enough banners made up through the rest of the matchups that I shouldn't have to worry about it. So then we'll take a Newt against this bounty hunter team led by Mando. And we'll get our taunt up. They've got an AoE with IG-88, but we've got extortion on all of them. Let's all attack Dengar, and let's heal up. Nope, didn't need to. 54 banners. Great. So I'm gonna look for my Bastila team here. Bastila's a great way to guarantee yourself full banners in a matchup. So we'll do my traditional team here against the Ewoks. We'll give Master's Training to Ezra, take out Elder, one-shot Wicket, and then this should take care of Chirpa. 54 banners again. Got First Order team here. Let's just Malik solo this. This shouldn't be too hard. None of them have anything to really hurt Malik. So let's get rid of Officer first. Perfect. Let's drain Phasma, or as some like to say, suck off Phasma. And we'll suck off that TIE Pilot too for 56 banners. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get those banners, even if it includes sucking someone off. But, we've got Palpatine and I've got Thrawn. Thrawn's one of my recent relics. That's gonna be plenty against this team, so let's just do that. Let's pass turn meter to Palpatine and get some stuns off. Got 2 of them. Fracture Old Ben, he's gone. Go after Leia, she's gone. And pass turn meter back. And Fracture, he's gone. 55 banners. It's pretty efficient so far. Let's see what he said in the back. He did set his Malevolence. When I scouted him, I didn't notice that he had both Negotiator and Malevolence. So I set my Negotiator on defense, which actually worked out well for me because it held, but I now need to clear this Malevolence with my Falcon, which I can do on occasion. It's not the strongest Malevolence I've seen, so I should be able to get this done, but I haven't done this matchup in quite a while, so we'll see how this goes. I need to remember how to play it. I think I'm gonna wiggle here, but I think I should have probably just attacked there and gotten protection up on Biggs. Probably a mistake because they don't have an AoE to target my Falcon anyway, or a mass assist to target my Falcon right away. So, and then he could have dispelled there. So we lost Biggs early. Let's bring in a reinforcement. We'll bring in the Phantom so that we can bring in another reinforcement soon. Let's try to get rid of, I think that's Sunfac there. And they took out my Houndstooth really quickly, so that's not great. And then they were able to focus down my my Falcon with Spy, so that's not great either. We'll Dispel. Let's see if we can get rid of their Vulture Droid. That would be very nice. Ooh. Now we're stuck behind the Hyena Bomber. We're never going to get through Hyena Bomber. We're going to have to two-shot this, but the nice thing about Cassian is that he counterattacks. So we're trying to decide what to do here. Should I Dispel the buffs? Like, an attack here is not going to do much. So maybe I'll Dispel and go into Stealth, but if I go into Stealth, then they'll target my Phantom. I did it anyway. Let's see if this AoE can get rid of that Vulture Droid. That'd be great. Perfect. So now they have Hyena Bomber and Spy in their starting lineup. They shouldn't have any other ships to start out with, so I should have an advantage with my next best fleet. And their Spy's not that great either, so now we can take in Thrawn with my bugs, and I've got Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid both farmed up to 7-star, maxed out. My bugs are terrible. I actually got a few of them to Gear 11 recently, so they're not terrible, but they're not ideal. And then I don't think we're going to get a whole lot further into our reinforcements than that, so we may as well not just save a banner and not put in an extra reinforcement. We do have a third fleet that we may need to use, and we'll see, but starting off 3 versus 2 is a good thing. Let's get some buzz droids out on them. Dodged by spy, of course. Get some defense up and offense up. And let's see if we can take out spy. Oh, 2 dodges, awesome. Now let's just stun IG-88, and then we can call in our vulture droid so that we can get some damage done. Let's get buff immunity on Hyena, and we're gonna focus him down pretty quickly with all those assists from vulture. Perfect. So he's gone. So I'm feeling a lot better about this. IG-2000's gone. Pushback turn meter. Probably shouldn't have killed that vulture droid, because that gives them turn meter, but they took out Sunfac. Let's keep focusing on soldier. If we hit spy, he'll go under stealth. Let's bring in our own soldier and do an assist. So many dodges, it's crazy. I should have taken him out there, but it's not happening. Luckily, Hyena Bomber's pretty tanky. Ooh, almost got him. And this should restore health to Hyena Bomber and take them both out. So we got 40 banners. We got through it. We got the win. We had the win before the fleets were done, but I like to have the full clear. So 2296.